Today, guys, we're gonna be doing a ton of decorating. And we're gonna be making jump pad parkour courses all over the place. So get ready for a fun one. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we built our first manufacturer and have started to manufacture heavy modular frames. But in doing so, I've kind of made a mess of the base. Yeah, just a little bit of a mess, So today we're gonna be organizing quite a bit and doing a lot of decorating to make the rest of the base up to snuff with the Frontier. And to get started with things, I really wanna work on our center area here. Since we have this like toxic rock right in the middle, we can't really do anything here. So it's kind of like an open air area where we can just kind of hang out, travel around, and look at things. Because our main like staging area is right there. So, gonna fill in a couple walls first off, and then we'll get to making it look pretty. And there we go! Pretty much just filled in the walls for now. We'll get to painting a little bit later on. Just wanted to see how it would look. As you might notice, I have an encased steel beam line going up that way, which goes to the top of this tower. I just brought it along the outside because I thought it'd, I don't know, give a little pizzazz to things, and for now, we'll keep it. Might change it up later. And then down here, we have a few windows looking into the factory just to see some stuff processing. Now, the real reason the windows are there is because I kind of goofed on the placement of the mergers over there, and I couldn't build a normal wall, so it's kind of by accident, but it does look really cool. So I might add that in somewhere up here too. There we go, so we can see a little bit of movement going on. It'll look better from higher floors for sure though, but yeah, for now I think that's all right. And I don't want to do any more windows like that, or at least not too many per wall, because then it'll get a little bit cluttered, and we have other things to decorate as well. Like mainly building some paths and walkways across. So we have a big walkway area here. This is one of my main jump pads that I use to get to my staging area, right up here. So I'd like to have a couple walking paths moving and grooving around this area. Probably off this way. The big problem is if I will get poisoned to death or not, because it's getting a little close to that area. So if we just start adding them in, by the time we get to the middle here, we're not gonna see a red screen. And we can just keep on moving, right? It's looking like we're good. Yep, this is kind of like the most dangerous zone. And we're out of range of the gas. Excellent. All I needed to see. Yeah, looks good. Then the next part is kind of up at the top here, which is kind of an interesting scenario because we have a moth that's flying through into our airport here, and I don't want to like mess with the walls all too much at the top because it might alter the moth's path, like flight path, and it might screw up a lot of stuff. And now this might be threading the needle a bit, pushing my luck here, but I've added in a couple walls that hopefully don't screw things up. Like preferably it goes through the airport over there just fine. Because I think if anything would change its pathing, it's the platforms, right? I guess we're about to find out. Okay, it's coming over this way. Up and over the walls, just barely. So yeah, I think it's kind of looking at the platforms. A little bit of lag. And that seems to make things a-okay. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Okay, so that will still work over there. And that's really good because design-wise, I really wanted the walls to be about this high. Because I want to have a cool little window looking in over there. And there we go, we got it. And we can see maybe a couple things moving and grooving up and down once in a while. That'll be really awesome. Again, once we're on higher floors, it'll look even better. From lower floors, Probably will look a little goofy, but then again, everything up above looks a little goofy because we have so much in the way. Yeah, you can just barely see it. So a neat little detail. And now, right up in here, it's a really, like, bare. So probably a walking platform would look good there. Yeah, so I added in a bit of a path going over there, and yeah, it fills out the area quite well here. So it goes in front of the conveyor belt, just to add a little bit more depth to the wall, because it's kind of flat otherwise. And it works out. Gets you from point A to point B way over on that side. It looks good. Then on the top floor, since that is the definitive top of the factory, added in just a little bit of a walkway on the inside, so you can see a couple bars there. A little bit on the outside here, and then some more over on that end. And overall, I would say this wall is actually done until we get to the practical side of things, like bounce pads and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do the same that I did for this wall to this wall over here and the back one. Well, it took some time, but the walls are all filled in now. And I got a cool idea for the back wall, where essentially, we're just gonna add some depth by not filling out the first bit of it, but filling in like this little back area. So when we get to painting, the front will be red and the back will be like a gray. And yeah, just adds a little bit of depth. And this whole wall is essentially just a decoration. So may as well make it a good decoration, right? Of course. And then up here, of course, our moth can go into the airport just fine. And I did a little bit back over there as well. But we'll get to that in a bit. Right now, I want to focus in on our organization side of things. And by organization, I mean me getting places, because it's really annoying to get from here to over there. I had these jump pads on the side, but as you can see, we're not sticking with those. We're going to be doing something different. We're gonna be making more angled jump pads along the walls. So, just gonna try this out. I'm not sure how far we go. Let's just make a target about here. We're gonna kind of YOLO it. Is this a good idea? Absolutely not. Are we gonna go for it regardless? You better believe it, brother. You better believe it. So where can we plug in? There? Yeah. Now, does that look accurate? I don't know. I really have no idea. It is not accurate. Oh my god. Woo. So here's the crazy idea. Why don't we make a larger landing pad? Wow, fantastic idea, Kibitz. Thank you, I know. Okay, and we should land on one of those, right? The furthest one? Okay, that's pretty good. That's a distance, man. That's a distance. And then on the way back, we could have one right here. Right? Is there power anywhere? Absolutely not. That's okay. You can figure things out from here. Alrighty then. And then that leads us right back here. We can use some of these to help us across. Oops. And we're good pretty much. Ugh, well, like, pretty much. We go directly into the belt that's going through here. And this is from the screw factory. I need this to be up higher. And of course, if we're making the landing higher, we should make this a little bit higher too, right? But I really like how it's like even with everything here. So, could we land up there if we bounce from here? Please, please, yes! Oh, and it's even better because we don't take the fall damage. Oh, look at that, look at that! Then that brings us above the screw lines. Good to go there. And we can add in a little path going right on through, and we can make a cool bridge going to the screw factory. I knew it was too easy. Of course, we land in between where I have my floor set up. So I'll have to get rid of this, which is fine. But then back over here, could I make this a little bit taller? Like, would we be able to land on that? Yeah, this might be a bit of a stretch. Probably gonna die. Don't die, please. Whew, okay, didn't die. So yeah, little bit of a problem, but I have the best solution ever. If one jump pad doesn't work, why not two? Huh? So we have this one, bounces over to one that's over here. Let's see where I'm going with this. And then the one over here bounces us over there. Ha 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 ha. Clever idea, Kibs, you better believe it. So, with that there, clearly, okay, we are bouncing 50,000 miles up here. But generally speaking, the idea is solid. We can just move this bounce pad back a bit, gives us a little bit more walking room. And then, oh yeah, we can definitely land on that. Easily done. Is there power anywhere? Hello? Can we scoot some power from in here? What's going on in here? What is this? The encased beam factory, okay. Would this work? Please, don't encroach. Why do you have to encroach? Wait, I need this too. No! Oh, we got it! We got it! It looks absolutely ridiculous, but we got it. I'll organize this a bit better in just a moment. Just wanted the power on there, and I wanted to try this out. Ooh, that is so cool. I've always wanted to have one of these kinds of, like, domino effect type things. What would you call it? Rube Goldberg machines! Yeah, it's a Rube Goldberg machine, where you go from one thing to the other. I did not expect to bonk on that. Okay. No! Oh, decorations are the best. Okay, another thing to figure out though. Oh my goodness, and my ideas get crazier and crazier. I didn't want to really get rid of this pathway because it looks cool, but we'd have the problem of bonking our heads on it if we wanted to go over here. But what if we went above the pathway? Okay, just hold on for a second. Just pick up what I'm putting down here. Well, we could have a jump pad, and then with this jump pad, we bounce up to another, which has us flung over here and onto another jump pad going that way. Aha, you see? Going higher, always a better solution. That's why it's a great idea to have a skyscraper factory. 10 out of 10 plan. So, that is about here. Will this system reach that? It's all kind of like a bit of a test with my life, but eventually we'll get it down. Hopefully not die too much. Come on. That's like perfect. We might bonk our heads on this though, so that can go. Oops, there we go. And then we just go straight off over that way. All right, so it's all hooked up now, and I've added on another one, so maybe we can go from A to B to C to D, and we're out of here. Haven't really tested it out, but hey, that's why we have infinite lives, right? Right! Oh, it's close. It's real close! No, not close enough! Almost had it. Okay, I think I got it this time. So I just moved this jump pad, like just a little bit forward, so we should go from here and slide right to here, and then we're off to the races. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully. So let's give it a shot. Just hold forward. Believe! No! We're so close. Okay, so I moved this one back one, That one's still forward one. This should work out perfectly. Come on! Come on! Yes, that's all we needed! And we're free! Free to go wherever we want. Oh, that's amazing! Oh, I gotta try that from the beginning. Oh, this is gonna be so silly. From ba-da-da. Ba-da-boom. And we're out of there, man! What a view! Okay, and into the jelly. Oh, we're missing it. No, we got it. That is so fun! That is so fun! I am so happy the bounce pads are in the game. Those are the best, man. Okay, cool. We have the system in place. We know how it works. We know how to make it perfect. So, that means I'm gonna add another one on this side over here. And that'll bounce us somewhere over in that direction. And then probably we'll have another one bounce us over in that direction. Just so we can like get out of the base relatively quickly. Build a truck and off to the races. So give me a second to put these together. And also maybe, maybe make them look a bit nicer too. Well, everything's all done and it is looking fantastic. So I've added the little walking paths underneath all of the jump pads, so they kind of fit in a bit better. And then I've made this like tower for all the jump pads going in every direction, because we have 4 jump pads up there now. So let's check them out. So if we go this way, bounces us up right up to here, which gets us to the top floor of this tower, in case we ever need to be here. Or it goes over into that tower as well. Nothing really important over there though, just our rotor factory, I believe. So no biggie. Then we have this bounce pad that goes over to another bounce pad, which takes us directly to the airport in case we need to catch a flight really quick. And then we have this one, which bounces us right out of the base. Just gets us out of Dodge, man. Gets us out of Dodge. Right onto the field here. Oh my goodness. I wish for a second I could have someone just like record the person just flying out of this base. Must look absolutely ridiculous. But then finally, there's the one we originally made. And I've kind of improved on it a little bit too. So we bounce over here. Looks good, looks good. Made an emergency area in case I mess that up. And then that gets us right over here to the top floor, or the new top floor, of our screw factory. Isn't that fun? Also, I don't think I've really shown this, but I filled in the back here. So it's looking extremely bright and yellowish orange. But looking good. We're probably gonna be adding in many more lines and bridges all along this wall as things enter our main facility. And also I have a cool, like, I don't know, window into that like vertical bus there. And that looks cool too. We'll probably be expanding that quite far as well. Anyway, as for the way back in, it's a little haphazard because I'm not sure how this area is going to progress. But I got something that works essentially. And it's just a bounce pad here. Jump up here. See that little door? Well, we just go through the little door. Takes us to a balcony. And there's the handiest jump pad in the whole base right here, which takes us back home. And everything is fantastic. Base is 10,000 times more enjoyable. Now, of course, I'm gonna get 30,000 comments saying, Kibitz, don't you know that traveling on belts is faster? But guys, bounce pads, right? Exactly. Anyway, there is only one final thing to do, and that is paint everything. Well, about 1,500 paint cans later, the base is looking good. Finally, all done, color scheme all in there, and I changed up the base color scheme from orange and whatever it was to red and white, and that changed literally every machine in the entire world. And, whew, some things are looking incredible. What am I saying? Everything's looking incredible, man. Oh my goodness. I am so happy I've done this. These look so presentable, so clean, so cool. And now it's just so much more fun with all the bounce pads too. Anyway though, that is gonna be all for today. So if you guys enjoyed, again, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And next time, we're gonna get started on supercomputers. So look forward to that. Anyway though, again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.